Senator John Cornyn is currently serving his fourth term representing Texans in the U.S. Senate. Since he was first elected, Senator Cornyn has earned a national reputation as an articulate and powerful voice for Texas pro-life values in Washington. Prior to his election to the Senate, Senator Cornyn served in Texas as a district judge, a member of the Texas Supreme Court, and as Texas Attorney General. Senator Cornyn has been a steadfast defender of the unborn throughout his years of public service. He has championed numerous pro-life bills, including the recently introduced Born Alive Infant Abortion Survivor Protection Act, which would guarantee medical care to children who survive an attempted abortion. He was also a leading advocate for the Partial Birth Abortion Ban Act, which is now the law of the land. And as the Senate whip at the time, he helped lead the effort to confirm President Trump's conservative justices to the United States Supreme Court, succeeding in overturning Roe v. Wade. Unfortunately, Senator Cornyn cannot be here today. He is at the Capitol in Washington voting on President Trump's nominations for cabinet. We are heartbroken because we know you came to hear him, because he and his staff have been working so hard for weeks for him to be here with us. However, he has sent a message for all of us that he would like for us to hear, and we're going to play that now.
Hi, I'm Texas Senator John Cornyn. Sorry I can't be with you at the Texas Capitol today, as the Senate is voting to confirm a number of President Trump's cabinet nominees that will be working to make America great again. But thank you for giving me the opportunity to say a few words. The most fundamental freedom granted to us by our Creator and our founding fathers is the right to life. That right, of course, extends to our most vulnerable, the unborn. Despite that truth, the Supreme Court's decision in Roe v. Wade led to the tragic loss of millions of innocent children in our country. But everything changed just 3 years ago. Thanks to President Trump and the justices he appointed, the Supreme Court succeeded in overturning Roe v. Wade and rightfully returned this issue to the states. As Senate Majority Whip at the time, I proudly led the effort to confirm 2 of those justices. The Dobbs decision not only restored our Constitution, it also restored hope across our nation. May we use that hope as a guiding force to continue fighting for a culture that honors the sanctity of life. I can say without a doubt that Texas is the most pro-life state in the entire nation. We have set an undeniable example of how to protect those who cannot protect themselves. The hard work and advocacy of groups like the Texas Alliance for Life has been instrumental in cementing Texas as a pro-life leader. I've often said that I view my role in the Senate as a simple one, bringing the Texas success story, particularly our values, to Washington, so the rest of the country can benefit. That's still my goal. And I'd argue there's nowhere this matters more than the pro-life movement, where lives are quite literally on the line. I'd like to thank my good friend Dr. Poyman and his team for their clarion voice in our movement, as well as the countless pro-life groups from throughout Texas who work to put on this incredible event every year. Thank you for working tirelessly to defend the lives of our most vulnerable. But most importantly, I want to thank each and every one of you here today for your dedication to promoting a culture of life in the great state of Texas. Our strength is in our unity. And by coming together, you're helping the United States to regain its role as a champion of the pro-life cause to the rest of the watching world. May God continue to bless you and our great state and the United States of America.